One is, what is the salary for the mayor? You don't know. So let's talk about cuts after we see what it is, okay? Okay, as far as budgets are concerned, I've been working with, I hardly work on the city level because it's so corrupt that no matter what you do and how you plan, things do not work out the way you plan them in the end. I've done a lot of work. I've worked with the city around getting budget items put in the budget and had support of 44 aldermen in doing it. And then when the budget came out, it wasn't in there because, like Carol said, the budgets are made somewhere else. So I know on the state level, we work diligently to try to get money in the budget every year. I'm there because that's one place we can get money back to our neighborhood. So I try to spend my time in places where I might have some impact. And that's why I'm running for mayor, because I believe as mayor, I have some impact in the city, and I save you some money.
Have you been to a budget hearing?
Yeah, that's what I just talked about, the budget, and, working with the alderman and the budget director and getting things in the budget.
Have you been to a city budget hearing?
No, because it's a waste of time. That's what I'm saying. It's happened already. It's done. It's like those board meetings downtown.
As state senator, I was a member of the Senate Appropriations Committee, and so I was at budget hearings for 20 years straight. And then as city clerk, I open up the meetings, and so I have been at all the budget hearings. But what we did also in my office when I became city clerk was we put the budget online so that people could have access to it. And then we started webcasting the city council meetings, including the budget hearings, so that people would be able to see those. The next step is to put those meetings on cable, the way the Board of Education does, and that has to happen. And so we've increased transparency, but your question about the mayor's salary, of course. This year, I took 25 furlough days. Those are unpaid days. I didn't, as an elected official, have to do that, but I said that I would do the same thing that we ask our employees to do, non-union employees who had to take 24 furlough days. We took those same days. And also, in looking at the mayor's office budget, given that we have to make some sacrifices and we're going to have to cut, and I'm going to look at those top layers of government first, because we want to protect direct line folks who are out there providing services. So we're going to have to look at those deputies that are reporting to deputies who report to deputies. And you know we have those, right?
Yes.
Nice jobs where they don't do a whole lot. Those jobs have to be eliminated in order to protect the frontline jobs. And then I have to lead by example. The mayor's office has 15 positions in the budget for press, for media. 15. I will cut at least half of those, if not more, because we don't need to have 15 people promoting the mayor. What we need are individuals who are providing direct services to the residents of the city of Chicago.
I'd like to make a statement. The mayor's salary is $216,000.
Pretty good. All right.
$216,000.
In answer to your question, Ed, yes, I would take a pay cut. I have no problem with that. This job is not about the money. It's about what you can do to help other people and empower people. I have a problem with asking city employees to continue to take furlough days. We asked them to take 24 furlough days. That amounts to a backhanded pay cut. We asked the administration to take 10% pay cuts. But we've never said to the big government contractors, the Kennys, the McHughes, the Walshes, the K5s, we've never said to them, reduce your profit margin. They make 30% profit margins. For example, on this new Wacker Drive project that they just initiated, it's a $300 million project. It'll take 2 years. And at the end of 2 years, someone will have a profit of $90 million. So we'll reduce that to 10%. They'll walk away with a profit of $30 million. That'll result in an additional $600 million in our budget. Now we don't have to tighten our belt and begin reducing people's salaries and firing people who need jobs at this point in time. Thank you. That's really important. That's really important. We have to go for the big cost-saving measures that make sense and don't hurt average, ordinary people and don't hurt their families. You can't continue to put people out of work. Yes, I've been to every budget hearing over the last several years, and I do have an impact when I'm there. If anybody that's been at the budget hearings when I'm there, you know, one, I confront the administration, but I come with solutions to the problems that they have. And they adopt my solutions. Sometimes Mayor Daley tries to act like it's his own until the media calls him on, like Washington Park as the site for the Olympics. I asked the question, why haven't you considered Washington Park and Humboldt Park and Columbus Park on the west side? Because his plan called for strictly a downtown Olympics. They changed that as a result of that. But we've had a lot of other impacts, including amnesty programs.
Thank you. The next panel.